Lady Dibble is brought to you by the Marshall Group, the place to go to maximize your retirement income. The Tea Company Cafe, tea for all. Wellness First Therapeutic Massage, where every massage is customized and your wellness comes first. SRA Studios, for all your recording and production needs. And Lady Dibble LLC. Storytime is treasure time.
Hello, I'm Lady Dibble, and I'm excited to be here. I've wanted to share my stories with you for a long time. The last time I was here, I read 2 stories, and then I was a guest of my own TV show. Someone interviewed me, and you found out more about Lady Dibble's background. Today, I'm going to read 2 stories again, and I'm also going to have a British afternoon tea segment with some food. Why afternoon tea? Well, Lady Dibble likes tea. Now, I'm going to start my story reading with Wanda, the Action Princess. My story is about a little girl who lives in a castle. She is a wonderful girl with a big heart and a solution for everything. We all need someone like Wanda in our lives. Maybe you know someone like her. Once upon a time, there lived a young 10-year-old girl. She was a princess, and her name was Wanda. She lived with her father, King Thomas, and her mother, Queen Agnes, in a big castle called Castle Kent. Wanda was always thinking of things to do. She couldn't sit still for very long. She loved to fix things around the castle that needed mending, or put things in place that were out of order. If she saw flowers drooping in the flower pots, she would water them. If she saw the fish tank needed cleaning, she would clean it. Wanda loved to do things like that. She was an action princess. She did things. Her father, King Thomas, had a problem. The people who lived in Kent called him the stand-up king because he would never sit down. His throne was too uncomfortable to sit on. This annoyed many in his kingdom who often came from far and wide to speak to him. After a long journey, they were tired and wanted to sit down, but they were forced to stand up. That was not good. "That doesn't make any sense to me," cried Wanda. "He needs to be able to sit down. People are tired," she said. Her mother, Queen Agnes, had a problem too. She could never decide what to wear for the day, and what she chose to wear was not right. She had a lot of clothes, 100 dresses, 100 coats, 100 sweaters, 100 pairs of shoes, and just about anything else you could think of. Some things were made of gold, some were made of silver, but they were all beautiful. But Queen Agnes was very mixed up. On cold days, she would wear outfits that were way too thin. On hot days, she would wear outfits that were too heavy. On snowy days, she would wear flip-flops outside. And on hot days, she would wear winter boots with fur both inside and out. "That doesn't make any sense to me," cried Wanda. She needs to choose her clothes wisely. There were 2 others who lived with the royal family in this big castle. One was the chef, who prepared all the meals during the day. Her name was Chef Mariah. She was always very busy counting eggs, making biscuits, and pouring milk. That is because the royal family ate 7 meals a day. In the morning, they had a mini breakfast before the big breakfast. Towards midday, they ate junior lunch. That was before regular lunch. In the evening, they had something called din-din. Then they had a big dinner. Before bed, they had a snack. Chef Mariah did not really mind all the preparing and cooking she had to do. All she wanted was to change one thing in her life. She didn't like the name Mariah. She wanted a French name. She wanted her name to be Marisette. She dreamed about this name every night. If she doesn't like the name Mariah, but loves the name Marisette, she should do something about it, cried 10-year-old Wanda. The other person who lived in Castle Kent was the court jester. His name was Archibald. His job was to make the king laugh any way he could. He tried to tell jokes, but they weren't very good. The king would not laugh, he would cry. In fact, when people came to court, they all had long faces and were not jolly, nor happy, nor excited. Some would fall asleep standing up, and then they would fall down on the floor. "This is not good, Archibald," said Wanda. "People and the king need to laugh. We have to do something different, or what's going to happen to our kingdom?" Every day, King Thomas, Queen Agnes, Princess Wanda, Chef Mariah, and court jester Archibald ate mini breakfast together. As they sat around one particular morning, it was clear to Wanda that everyone was unhappy. They all had such droopy faces. "What is the matter with you all?" Wanda asked. "It's my throne," said the king. "I keep getting bigger and my throne keeps getting smaller. It really doesn't fit, you know." "I know that," said Wanda. "I've seen it. You are always standing up talking to your visitors. I have an idea. Will you let me help you?" "Sure, Wanda," said the king. "I'll listen to anything." So Wanda jotted down thoughts in her notebook. Next, Wanda spoke to her mother, Queen Agnes. "Mother, what is wrong with you today?" she asked. "I couldn't figure out what to wear. I can never figure out what to wear, so it takes me a long time to get dressed," the queen responded. "Mother, would you let me help you? I have an idea how to fix this and make it easier." "Oh, wonderful, Wanda. I'd love the help," said her mother. Wanda then turned to Chef Mariah, who was looking confused. "Chef Mariah, explain to me your problem." Wanda said this, although she already knew the answer. "Oh, Wanda," said the chef, "it's my name. I don't like it at all. I want to have a French name. I love anything French. I want to go to France. I want to be called Marisette." Wanda then told her she had a really great idea for her. "Please help me, Princess Wanda," Chef Mariah cried. At last, it was Archibald's turn. Archibald, the court jester. "What's the matter, Archibald?" said Princess Wanda. "I need some help," he said. "My jokes aren't funny. Nobody laughs. Hardly anyone listens anymore." "I know that too," said Wanda. "I have a great idea that will fix everything. Just you wait." So over the next couple of days, Wanda fixed all the problems. She ordered something, called someone, made something, and went somewhere. In a few days, she was ready and had it all organized. At mini breakfast, she called for everyone's attention. "Father," said Wanda, "I searched the internet and ordered online for you a new throne, and a bigger one at that. It should be here at the end of the week." "Fabulous," said the king. "Mother, I looked in the phone book and found you a wardrobe consultant. You can meet with her tomorrow and she will help you plan your clothes." "I'm so impressed, Wanda," Queen Agnes said. "Chef Mariah, if you don't like your name, we can do something about that. I've made for you a name tag with your new name on it, Marisette. Now all you have to do is wear it every day. You can introduce yourself as Marisette when you meet new people." "Marvelous," said Chef Mariah. "Court jester Archibald, I had to go to the library for you. Here is a library card. Your first one, I think. Now you can go there and get all the joke books you want. The library has plenty of them." "That is just great," said Archibald. And with that, everyone was happy. Everything was fixed. And then 10-year-old Wanda, Wanda the action princess, who had sprung into action to help everybody out, was indeed proud of herself. The end.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
I'm back! Afternoon tea in the UK. No one knows exactly when this tradition started, but Anna Russell, the 7th Duchess of Bedford, began this tradition in the 1840s. Today, afternoon tea is served in some capacity every day around 4 o'clock. If you don't know where Bedford is north of London, halfway between Northampton and Cambridge. Afternoon tea in the UK. One wants to have a special presentation. One wants to have a theme. A lot of people have floral themes, floral tablecloths, and floral napkins, but I have chosen to have a blue theme. That's because I wanted to show off my fancy blue velvet tablecloth I sewed myself. It also matches the blue storybook that I made also. You want to set your table with a lot of fancy things. I borrowed from my mother's friend a silver tea service. She also loaned me fancy silver utensils. You can have teacups and plates and saucers that don't match. The more, the merrier. You can have folded napkins of all sorts. I chose a simple color, which is adorned with a napkin ring, which makes it look very fancy. I also have a floral arrangement to set the table nice. The big and most important thing is to have a 3-tiered silver tray service, which I have here. It's important because of what's on the tray service. At top, you have the most important scones. They're served warm, and I have clotted cream, jam, peach jam, and strawberry jelly. I also have strawberries for a little decor. I made these all myself, and I got up at 2 o'clock this morning to do that. On the middle tray, we have fancy sandwiches. I have 3 sorts. I have cucumber, dill, and cream cheese sandwiches on a white bread. I have salmon, cream cheese, and red onion on wheat bread. And I also have a coronation chicken salad sandwich, which I made myself. Coronation chicken is made up of cold chicken, mango chutney, curry powder, lemon juice, salt and pepper. You can have raisins. You can also have it on pasta, but this is just in a sandwich. On the bottom, we have the most important desserts and sweets. I have here a cream puff, a lemon tart, chocolate cupcakes, mini cheesecake, and 2 different kinds of macaroons. The most important thing for an afternoon tea in the UK is the tea. You can't forget that. So I'm going to pour some today. So let's taste some of these things now. I'm going to take a strawberry from the top, a scone with peach jam, a coronation chicken salad sandwich, and a cream puff. That's fabulous. And the scone with peach jam, that's even better. Strawberries, they always taste good. And you notice I took the first things from the top shelf, then the medium section, and then the last from the sweets. That's how you do it with a 3-tiered serving tray. We eat first the scones, then the sandwiches, and then the desserts. Thank you for joining me for afternoon tea time.
Hey, let's check out this park. really cool.
To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
My Lady Dibble series continues with the second Wanda story. This little girl is a treasure for everyone near and dear. We all need someone like Wanda in our lives. Maybe you know someone like her. Now this time our Wanda, that's Wanda the Action Princess, our 10-year-old girl was quite happy with living in Castle Kent. She just loved it there because it was very big and full of places where she and her friends could play and hide. But the very best thing she liked about the castle were all the steps. There were steps going everywhere. Steps to the first floor, steps to the second floor, steps to the kitchen, steps to each window, steps to the fireplace both inside and out. There were even steps just to get around to more steps. Wanda was very young, and climbing all those steps was an adventure. But this was not the case for everyone who lived in the castle. They had trouble with all these steps. Wanda started to sing and clap her hands when she ran up and down the steps. Her little song went like this. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4, 5 steps, 6 steps, 7 steps, and more. My name is Wanda. I like to run. That's the way I'm going to have fun. Wanda saw her father, King Thomas, running down the long hallway. His purple kingly robe was dragging on the floor. Father, Father, why are you running so fast and so hard? She asked. I have so many people coming from all over the kingdom to see me, said King Thomas. There are many steps in this castle. People are always running late because there are too many steps for them to go up and go down. When they are late, I am late. It's not good. We have a special day today. It's my birthday. If I don't get there quick, the celebration will start without me, he responded. But you are the king, Father. Nothing starts without you. Yes, true, but I am a good king and a nice king. I like it when people are happy, he said to her. Wanda smiled at her father. She loved him very much. Father, I helped you once before with your new throne. I can do it again if you let me, cried Wanda. Please, Wanda, think of something and let me know. Wanda continued singing her song as she hopped up and down more steps. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4, 5 steps, 6 steps, 7 steps, and more. My name is Wanda. I like to run. That's the way I'm going to have fun. Next, Wanda the Action Princess ran down the hall to see her mother, Queen Agnes. She was very excited to see her. Hello, Mother, said Wanda. Hello, my darling daughter, said Queen Agnes. I'm glad you are here. I'm having trouble getting in touch with my wardrobe consultant. You know, the one you arranged for me earlier? Well, Mother, what is the problem? How do you normally get in touch with her? Why, I use the telephone, of course. But whenever it rains, the phone doesn't work for days and I can't speak to anyone. And besides that, the castle has one telephone. It is all the way over there. There are too many steps between me and that phone. What am I to do? I have an important party to attend and can't get in touch with my wardrobe consultant. Mom, you need to modernize, cried Wanda the Action Princess. You are outdated and old-fashioned. I know just what you need. Will you let me help you once more? Huh? Will you? Certainly, Wanda. Go right ahead, said the Queen. Wanda continued her walk down the hallway. Actually, she was running. She almost flew right past the kitchen, but she stopped short and looked inside to find Chef Marisette, who had finally changed her name from Mariah. Chef Marisette, cried Wanda. How are you today? Where are you? I don't see you. Here I am, little Wanda. I'm behind all this food, behind the counter. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to deliver all of this. Your father, King Thomas, has sent me a special order. It's his biggest yet. I had to prepare many cupcakes, specialty cakes and pies, and get them to the other side of the castle, all at the same time. I do not want to be running back and forth from the kitchen to the court. For one thing, the icing will melt and the pies will get cold. And furthermore, there are just too many steps in this castle. Dear Mary said, I know what I can do for you. Just you wait, said Wanda, the action princess. All of a sudden, Court Jester Archibald saw his little friend Wanda. Hi, Wanda, he said. Guess what? My voice is very scratchy today. It is so uncomfortable, it's hurting me. What's that? Said Wanda. What did you do to your voice? Well, you see, Wanda, I have been telling all these jokes. People are laughing. The king is laughing. That's the problem. More and more people are coming to court. For me to get to my stage, I have to climb all these steps, so I am tired. And then I have to shout my jokes because there are so many people, they can't hear me. Every day the shouting gets louder. Now my throat hurts and I am hoarse. Ouch! After hearing that story, Wanda the Action Princess ran to her room and went to work. It didn't take her long to figure out how she would fix everyone's problem. Soon she was ready. I've done it! She cried out loud. Wanda went back to see everyone. Up and down the steps she went, and down the long castle hallway. She saw her father, the king, first. Dear father, your problem is not so hard to fix, but it will take a few weeks to do it. There are these things called elevators. It's like a big box that travels up and down between floors. You get in it and go where you want to go, upstairs or down. It will be such a help. Elevators, you say? I've never heard of them. But if you say so, I'll do it. Next, Wanda went to see her mother. Mother, here's what I can do for you. There are these neat little things one buys. I've seen pictures of them. They are called cell phones. They are small and will fit in your pocket. You call people with them and they talk back to you. But you'll have to buy one for your wardrobe consultant too. That's the only way you can speak to her if the other lines are out. This will fix your problem, I am sure. Why, Wanda, what a neat thing. I can't wait to get mine, said Queen Agnes. Wanda passed by the kitchen next. She wanted to see Chef Melisette right away. As the princess thought, the chef was behind the counter. I have fixed your problem, Chef Melisette, said Wanda. Here's a picture of what you can do. My father, King Thomas, can buy you a bicycle with coolers attached. That way, you can ride down the long hallway easily to get where you are going. You can even fit the bicycle in the new elevators we are going to get. No more worrying about stairs. That's perfect. Whee! Shouted the chef. At last, Wanda the Action Princess found Court Jester Archibald. She couldn't wait to tell him the news. Archibald, said Wanda, your throat will be better very soon. Have you never in your life been to a concert? All the people on stage use microphones. You hold them in your hand and speak into them. Your voice sounds bigger. Everyone can hear you. You don't have to shout any longer. My goodness, Wanda, you've done it again. You're only 10 years old and how smart you are, said the court jester. Wanda beamed with joy. So Wanda the Action Princess, knew she had done it again. She had come to the rescue of the people who meant the most to her. These were the people who lived in the castle with her. Her father, King Thomas, her mother, Queen Agnes, Chef Melisette, and dear Archibald, the court jester. Like she so often did, Wanda sang her song as she once again hopped up and down the steps. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4, 5 steps, 6 steps, 7 steps, and more. My name is Wanda. I like to run. That's the way I'm going to have fun. The end. Story time is treasure time with Lady Dibble.
Lady Dibble is brought to you by the Marshall Group, the place to go to maximize your retirement income. The Tea Company Cafe, tea for all. Wellness First Therapeutic Massage, where every massage is customized and your wellness comes first. SRA Studios, for all your recording and production needs. And Lady Dibble LLC. Story time is treasure time.